I'm gonna forego my usual meme, reaction style content for just a minute, just for this video, to talk about my views on faith. People always say faith is a beautiful thing, like you just have to have faith. But if we're being honest, faith isn't actually a reliable way to figure out what's true. Philosophically speaking, faith means believing in something without solid evidence, or sometimes even against the evidence. And sure, that can be comforting or inspiring, but if you're using faith as your tool for finding truth, it doesn't really hold up. People from completely different religions all rely on faith. Christians, Muslims, Hindus, you name it. They all use the same reasoning to say their beliefs are true, but their beliefs all kind of contradict each other. They can't all be right. So if the same method, faith, leads to completely opposite conclusions, that means it's not a dependable way to tell what's actually real. Philosophers refer to that as an epistemic problem. Basically, it means your method doesn't reliably lead to the truth. It's kind of like using a compass that points in random directions depending on who's holding it. You might feel confident it's pointing north, but that doesn't mean it actually is. And when someone says, well, you just have to have faith, that's not really an argument. That's dodging what's called the burden of proof. If you're making a claim about reality, it's on you to show why it's true, not on everyone else to just believe it. Now, I'm not saying that faith can have no value. It can give people comfort, purpose, and meaning. But when we're talking about truth, about figuring out what's real, faith just isn't enough on its own. Because feeling certain isn't the same thing as being right. One of my favorite quotes on this is from Matt Dillahunty. Faith is the excuse people give for believing something when they don't have a good reason. And I think that line pretty much sums up my views on faith.